Well, howdy, partners. It's the Weekly Roundup.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weekly Roundup. I think it's week 9. Oh, that's good because we missed last week, so we're all kind of confused. Gary's trying out new backgrounds there, and he's been doing somersaults and all sorts. It's a lovely bush that you've got there, Gary. It's a lovely bush, son.
Oh, thanks,
You
mate.
water
I've
it.
been growing it. Manscaped.
Yeah. There's Chris still got the Christmas decorations out in the background
I'm in
there.
my daughter's cupboards just now. I've got some karate posters and drawings, and the only quiet place
Nice,
I've
mate.
got just now for some reason.
Nice.
Nicely
So, what's
done.
been happening with you, Chris? Anything new?
No, not much really, no. Just been playing shite, getting beat when I should be winning. Usual stuff.
Just like everyone else apart from Shocker. Although even Shocker's been getting beat recently. So he is human after all.
This sunshine's just ruining everyone's appetite for darts.
Oh, mate. Well, the best of it is I'm just back from Berlin. I was away to Berlin last week, hence why there was no podcast. And we left here, it was absolutely scorching on the Tuesday morning. I mean, this was first thing in the morning, and I was out with a t-shirt and shorts on. Got there, and it was overcast. It was warmer here than it was in Berlin. Wow, and it started raining and everything in Berlin. Don't get me wrong, it was
Warmer in
still great.
Glasgow.
It was warmer in Glasgow than it was in Berlin, mate.
Jesus
Tuesday.
Christ. That's saying
And then
something, isn't it?
It was raining in Berlin. I think it was a Thursday. I think it was a Thursday. And apparently it was still sunny here.
All week up here, anyway,
Unbelievable, Jeff.
up this far. I was hearing you've got really bad rain. I mean, you guys have you?
I know, it's been, I don't know about you,
No, we're fine.
Gary. I don't think Gary, you're looking as if you didn't understand a word Chris said there. I don't think you did. You said about bringing the rain back with us.
I mean, his audio, I don't know if it's the same for you, Tam, but his audio keeps breaking up for me, and it's like a bit robotic, and it's hard to hear what he's saying.
No, it's not really, mate. It's a bit tinny, but it's not. But well, I'll fix that, maybe. But I think we did bring the rain back. That's what Chris was saying. I think you brought the rain back with you. But I think the weather, unbelievable, mate.
We're on a hosepipe ban down on the south coast. Yeah. And
we've had heavy rain all day, basically.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I can hear the rain on the window now. It's absolutely chucking it down. And they've just announced the hosepipe ban. And the problem is, like, where it's been so dry for a few days, as soon as you get a bit of rain, it just floods everywhere. You can't soak into the ground. But, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
The joys,
I'm sure it'll be the same next year.
Yeah.
But how was Berlin? How long did you go for, mate?
It was the Tuesday to the Friday. It's such a huge place. I mean, you don't realise just how big a city it is. We didn't even scratch the surface of it. But we've seen a lot of it's a very depressing place, though. Everything's about World War II and the wall. You can actually see the wall, and they've still got the paving of where the wall was before. And I mean, it's amazing when you see it all. And there's a place called the Topography of Terror. It's all the Gestapo buildings and stuff like that. You're like, Jesus. You start reading some of the stuff like that. They weren't very nice people, Gary. I know that
they're not.
People think they get a bad rap, but they actually aren't very nice people. I think it's. I think they deserve the bad rap that they get, mate.
Yeah, I think the people now are nice people. The people.
Oh yeah, no,
back in the day, slightly questionable behaviour and decisions, but.
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. I mean they educate their young about it just to make sure it doesn't happen again. They're very sort of open about talking about it. It's like not one of those now you try to brush it under the carpet. What didn't happen? They own it and just say, yeah, it did happen. But, it shows you how easy it is for a whole nation to be manipulated. But when you actually, as I said, when you read the whole history of how it was done, it was basically bully boy tactics. It was bananas when you read it. How they actually did manipulate the whole country. It was frightening.
Yeah. There's obviously, I'm well into my military history, and some of the stuff you see, like they almost tried selling it to young kids, of like, because obviously the uniforms were designed by Hugo Boss, weren't they? And they done this like massive sales pitch of like, look at how this wonderful life you're going to live, when really they were just sending them to the slaughterhouse. It's
And
just absolutely barbaric.
it's crazy. Like I said, mate, I didn't realise, like, they literally, they just targeted anyone that wasn't German. See, like, if you were gay, if you were some sort of any kind of gypsy, that kind of stuff, they were just killing them. They were just, you're like, Jesus Christ. And it was bananas. And it got worse and worse and worse, obviously, as it went on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What's the
heartbreaking.
what's the biggest thing that stuck with you the most for the trip?
There's a thing. It's the, you see, I mean, it's not even in that spectacular, but it's a thing to do with the remembering the Jews. It's all to do with the Holocaust, and it's just these big pillars, and they're all different shapes and sizes, and you can walk in that, and see when you get into it, it's like it's actually quite weird when you go into it. It's that quite reflective when you get in, and you realise just how many people actually got slaughtered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
haunting.
Another thing that's
Yeah.
crazy about it is the amount of people who deny that once the Holocaust happened, the conspiracy theorists it's crazy.
Yeah, there's still, I mean, there's still people now that say, yeah, it was exaggerated. It didn't. You're like, what?
We were speaking about it the other day. Just conspiracy theories, not the Holocaust and on its own, but surely you've got to wait until there's no more survivors of the Holocaust before you can say it never happened. You know, there's people alive today that were there.
Yeah,
watching their family members been, God knows what happening to them.
harrowing. I'm known for playing with a few conspiracies, and I'm always open to other thoughts, but there's some like the Holocaust, and you just think, really?
Yeah.
Who was
don't
given that the time of day?
Yeah, don't be so silly. But yeah, it'd be somewhere I think you would like, Gary, because you're right into all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of obviously World War II references, like Checkpoint Charlie and all that, where the wall was and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's very interesting if that's your kind of holiday. If you are going for a relaxing holiday, I wouldn't recommend it. It's certainly not that kind of holiday.
Yeah,
But
no, I do Belgium quite frequently with my
Right.
dad and a few friends. We've probably been, I don't know, I've probably been about 8 times. Do all the war graves, Hill 62. We went to Bastogne, to the museum there. Like you said, it's like we stood in the trenches. There's so many places I've been to where you can just feel how harrowing that is. And I remember going to a Woodlands at Hill 62, and there's a big board on the floor, and it just says this was the front line for the Germans. And then literally you take one step, and then this was the front line for the Allied forces. And there literally comes a point where they just met face to face in the woods and just said, should we just have a ceasefire for a little while just to recoup? It's just mental just to see what they would have gone through. And you think now, like, even when you look at the Royal Air Force and the Spitfire pilots, and like average age was what, 18, was it? 18, 19? And you think now, when you look at the 18, 19-year-olds we've got in the world today's age, could you just suddenly call them up to fly a Spitfire and go to war?
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
arguably, you probably could in a way, because they probably spent most of their life on flight simulators on the PlayStation.
Yeah,
But
that's a fact.
but yeah, it's just mental, like, because it really wasn't that long ago in the
Nope.
grand scheme of things, was it?
No, it's it is. It's frightening to think, mate. It's frightening to think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen again.
No, but the beers were nice. I'll give it. The beers are nice.
Definitely.
The Wednesday night, obviously it was myself, Dylan, and Michelle were there. Me and Dylan were doing the beers, and apparently I was trying to crawl into bed beside Dylan when we got home and all that. Michelle was dragging me out of his bed with my boxer shorts, and I'm like, "You broke my boxer shorts!" Just absolutely gone. And then I was like, "Oh," she was trying to watch. She'd been drinking as well, but obviously me and him were just away with the fairies by this point. So she was trying to watch her. She was trying to watch her tablet thing, watch some bloody girly thing. So I'm lying in bed like, "Where's my Kinder Buenos?" That was all I was shouting, lying there shouting. I think she
Good on
slapped
you,
me at
mate.
one. But even Dylan was going, I don't even remember any of that. So I'm recounting the story that Michelle told, not my actual memories, because I have no memory of any of that.
When I was in
But
Berlin,
yeah,
we had one night out, me and the wife, we had one night in Berlin, got cheap flights. I think it was a tenner from Glasgow to Berlin,
Mm.
return the next day. So we thought, let's go for it. 20 quid. So we went for one night out in Berlin. But like you say, I don't remember much. We stayed in Glasgow that night the next night because I was driving home 4.5 hour drive up the road. No way.
I mean that's the thing. I mean it's
Crazy.
only it's like a 2-hour
2 hour
flight from
flight, yeah.
Glasgow. I don't know about yourself for where you are, Gary. But it's only literally 2 hours, mate. It's we
Oh,
flew
mate.
out. I can't even remember what time we flew out, but we were there for the afternoon
Mhm.
when it was the whole day we had there, the first day. And then
Well, I'm an hour's drive from Dover, but probably about an hour and a half to be fair. So I could literally jump straight on the Eurostar, or I can jump on a ferry, and within a couple of hours, I'm driving through France. So
yeah,
it's
that's
really not that far from me, really, to be fair.
quite handy actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy though to think like we say tenner, Chris, for a flight.
$9.99 each way.
Yeah.
Returns for it. $9.99 each way.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even get a taxi to work for that.
Yeah.
That's why we thought about it. Usually our nearest kind of large city town is Elgin for beer, and we're about 40 to 50 quid taxi. So if we want a night out, about 50 quid to get home. I thought it's going to cost us 20 quid to get to Berlin.
Yeah. So, and you probably wait about 2 hours for a taxi anyway, so you're
Aye.
flying to Berlin. Yeah.
Good on you. Well, I'm glad you had a nice
Yeah.
time, Sam.
Yeah, it was good, mate. It was. As I said, I would recommend it to yourself, mate. Most other people, maybe not, unless that's the sort of thing you like a city break kind of thing. But it's not
Yeah.
really. It's not really a holiday. It's not really that relaxing holiday.
Thing is, I feel comfortable when I go to Belgium because I've got poppies, Spitfires, and a massive Winston Churchill portrait tattooed on me, and they quite like it in Belgium. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
it would be greatly received in Berlin.
Yeah.
There might still
Well,
be
to
some
be fair,
tall,
mate,
blonde hair, blue eyed Germans that just might.
but they all seem to
Yeah.
be. They all seem to be, as they sort of they do take ownership of it. I mean, it wasn't them that done it, but they sort of do seem to accept the fact that it should never have happened, but it did.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, that was my week in Berlin, and why there was no
Interesting.
podcast. So you want to go into the leagues, or you want to do your
Yeah,
video,
should
Gary?
go straight into the video, and then I think we'll look at Chris's league, shall we? Since he's with us.
Yeah, may as well, mate, and we can laugh at him. I mean, we can
I know, I was thinking okay last
see
week.
what's happening. What division are you in again? C, is it?
See, yeah.
C. Right, here we go. Here's Gary's video.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Weekly Roundup and rap video.
It's a bit of a shock result at the end there, was it not? Neil?
Yeah, I thought that. There's been a few shocking results in the league. Not necessarily people losing, but even some of the averages I'm seeing in the lower leagues.
Yeah.
The
just
averages,
through the
I was
roof.
going to say that. It's crazy. Some of them kind of playing, I don't know which league it is, but it's best at 8, and it's up in the 60s. Like, Jesus, I wish I could do that.
Yeah. Well, I always start with the lowest group and work my way up to the top, and I normally do 2 or 3 results in each group. And if you think right at the beginning of the video, we were seeing 50s.
50s, yeah.
In leagues where people are sitting at around high 30s.
I've played some friendlies with some of the guys that are sort of lower down, and they're at the beginning of generally as a consistency thing, they drop off to what they come out the gates flying at you, and you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You get to the end of it, and a lot of the time they're in the 50s with their average, and by the time the match is finished, you're like, that's some good averages if you're sort of low 40s generally. But
yeah. And good on them, though. I can't take it away from them. They've joined the league, submitted their average, and in a very short space of time, they're just playing phenomenal darts. So,
I mean,
good on
to
them.
be fair, mate, the last couple of months, my averages have been right up. You know, I was struggling to hit 50, and now I'm sort of generally mid 50s. I'm not happy if I'm not hitting round about the mid 50s mark. I'm not happy about it. You're going to just playing more, practicing more. I think doing those videos helps the sort of practice videos that the wee series thing I've been doing. I think that has helped with my game. Oh Jesus, here he comes to wreck it, eh? Get a state of this.
Pilot whores. How you doing, mate?
Hello. Not bad yourself?
Yeah, we're all good, mate. Thank you. We're all good. Just going over the leagues, just done the video, just saying about how we've got quite a few people in the lower half of the leagues that are just producing some unreal averages.
You reckon?
Some people.
Some people.
I don't think I'm technically classed as in the lower half just yet.
Are you still technically in the under 50s, or has that been put to bed now?
I was never in the under 50s, Gary. You know that. James wouldn't allow it.
Despite what the statistics said.
I think your 3-dart average would say different, Tom, to be honest, mate.
It would, like I say, it was just corruption at the highest level.
I haven't been seeing there is a bit of corruption going on with unders and overs 50s with the double league. The hedgehog class
see the guy
under 50, is it?
Oh.
The thing is, even if John's over 50, you can't guarantee that he's going to throw over 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
I had a friendly with him maybe Saturday, and halfway through the game, he decided to brush his board. Obviously, the darts weren't going very well for him, and there were certain objects thrown at the board. We were both stuck on double one, and then the cameras panned onto his because I've missed, obviously, and there's a huge chock-off kitchen knife stuck in double one. So that's probably not helped the board.
Probably not.
Wanted to rotate
Bananas he's thrown at it probably haven't helped either, to be fair.
Yeah. He's some boy.
Yeah. So,
Bless him.
what have we gone over on the leagues? Have we looked at tables or any tables?
Literally just Gary's video, mate.
Just going to
So
go on
you-
to Group C to have a look at Chris's.
And we were just talking about, we're just going to do it the old way and just go through every single league, every match, every result, mate.
What's that?
I think.
Yeah, sorry, I've got to go. I've said hi.
Yeah, I've done my bit. So here we go, boys. Tom, I did send you a message, mate, so it looked a bit more professional, but can you turn the gain down on your mic, mate? You can actually hear us echoing back on it, and you can hear the kids in the background or the TV.
Go isn't down. Is that better?
Yeah, I'll just need to do it. So here we go. Look at that.
Go on, Chris. Look at you in third.
No.
Mr.
What's the
Furry
last
Boots.
result in this one? I played the game. When did I play the game? I played my game yesterday. Sorry, Sunday. So yeah, got beat from Colin.
Bestridge?
Yeah.
I don't think there's another Colin, is there?
Yeah. I mean, I think Colin's flying higher than he this season. Is
Yeah.
that seven wins, does that say? Yeah. You don't mind losing to someone in second.
I'd rather beat
But
them.
you're still well in it.
I mean, it's one of those. What the two boys are they're pulling away a wee bit from everyone else. By the looks of it, Colin and Andy Jones, two of them are definitely pulling away there with their 23 and 22. But other than that, it's fairly tight.
It's making that fight for the third spot quite close, isn't it? And you got
Yeah, I mean, it just makes it
one,
quite exciting.
Yeah, 5 points.
It's Justin King. I think he's just came in. Maybe just played his first game. I'm not sure.
Right. Well, he's got 3 games to play, actually. Jeez, oh. Oh, no, he's not. He's
played too many, is he?
he's played 2. 1 too many. I don't know what the hell's going on, mate.
Oh, there is a few.
God knows. So, yeah, there we go. There's Group C. Do you want to see Group F, Tom?
I would love to.
Have you seen this, Gary? Look at this. Who would
Do
have
have-
thunk this was
I don't
going to
like that you're
happen?
scrolling down so much.
Look at that. Tambo Force nipping at your heels,
back.
mate. Nipping away.
Wow. What's the number 2 TB at the top?
Tiebreaker, mate.
tiebreak.
It goes head to head. It goes to the score and then it goes head to head first. Because I beat Luke, I'll
Okay.
jump ahead of Luke.
I see.
Yeah.
Looking
It's going
good.
to be another close one, I think, because wasn't it last season you two, there was like nothing separating you? Or
No,
was that the one
Tom.
before?
At the
Tom
bottom.
went way down.
No, I was relegated
went-
quite early.
Yeah, he was relegated about halfway through the season, mate. That was
It's like the
Might
same
have
And
might
then
have been the one before.
It's like an
in
elephant.
my
off
slow
a tree.
descent. Yeah, it was like the slow descent that I had going down towards him. Then I eventually met him. But yeah, I've beat Luke and Matthew because that was Matthew I played there. I've beat the two
Yeah.
of them. So my head to head against them's good.
Quite
And,
surprised to
it's
see
just
Chris that low down.
Yeah, mate, that's bamboozling. Because he was absolutely flying.
I've played him a couple of times in tournaments. Not that I play him often, but I think I don't think I've ever beat him.
A good player.
He's a good player, mate. That's what I'm saying. He's the same with that. See the boy Jeffrey. I'm sure that was the first guy I played, or the second maybe. And I mean, he played great against me, and yet against everyone else, he doesn't seem to be doing anything. Because I had a draw with him. And yeah,
He was certainly up there to Pip 20's average one. It just shows your average means nothing really.
yeah.
But
You look at Rab. Rab was flying last season. Look at the state of him there. He's about to get leathered this week as well. You are going down, Smith.
I'm sure he's looking forward to that.
He will be getting spanked. He's won any other leagues?
We'll have a look at the big boys.
Got to see the big guys. Here we go. Little Pickle sitting top.
Pickle, look at him going.
Steve's still got a game to play though. And so is Jamesy Boy. But Jamesy Boy can't catch him. James needs to get his finger out.
Almost like you can draw a line. Nothing wins. It must be soul destroying when he's been in that group.
Look at James down the bottom. James down the bottom there. I mean, he's James Langley. He's sitting bottom of the table, and yeah, I mean, he throws some great darts when you play him.
Such a good player.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows you this. It's just relentless. It's just that sort of thing. You get away with absolutely nothing. Look at Neil. Jesus Christ, Neil, what's happened to you, mate? We were bigging you up the other week there. The state of that. Sort your life out, Neil. I think the last time we done the podcast, he was in 4th or something. Obviously, the couple of poor results.
Yeah, he's two losses back to back. It's quite damaging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if Stannard picks up a win because he's got a game in hand over now.
Yeah.
He just crawl that little bit further away. Ooh. Nasty.
Nice. Yeah. Let's have a quick squint at the other ones. If anybody wants to have a wee look and see where they are. Tom, your mic is I don't know what you've done to me, but the volume is so crazy high. You can hear the TV over everyone talking and all that.
I don't know how, because it's turned all the way down.
Is there a gain thing on it? It should say gain. You don't have a gain or a volume?
Yeah, it's all the way at the bottom.
You sure you've not got it all the way up?
No, that's up.
Yeah, that should be you better now because you can't really hear the background noise anymore.
Can't hear him either.
Yeah?
Can't hear him at all now.
So anyway.
Well, I'll probably do it, won't it, for the leagues?
Yeah, mate. Tom's ruined it as usual. Just ruins it for everybody. Just can't help yourself, mate. So yeah. I don't even know what we normally do next. What do we normally do next, Gary? Come on.
Tournaments?
Yeah, tournaments, Tom. Have you got them?
And sent them over to me.
I thought, Jesus Christ.
So this one's not on me.
Yeah, I'm not taking the blame of this one.
I can tell you who won Prem B.
No, mate, we'll just skip this week's.
You sure?
Yes, thank you, mate. We'll get Tom to do his thingy, Barber. What's happening in the pro world? She's the man in the know.
He certainly is.
Even though he's disappeared.
Fell down.
It's just like it's a flawless machine. This podcast, isn't it? It really is. It's like just professional. It's so professional, Gary. I'm so glad.
It was all right, wasn't it? It was going well.
Right. It was going great, mate. And then Tom comes on, and the whole thing just collapses.
So,
and then there he goes.
What's
There he
it
goes.
going
His
like that?
microphone.
I can see it's coming up, and I don't get why.
I don't know, mate. Anyway.
My name is mentioned. What do you want from me?
What's going on in the professional world of darts?
The professional world of darts, mate. This is part. You're meant to be doing the research and giving us what's happening in the world of darts.
I am meant to.
You haven't bothered, have you?
It's not that I haven't bothered.
Yes.
No. Do we catch the? I can't. I'm not even going to try and say where it was. It was in
Baltic
Germany.
Masters.
Yeah. It was at Kiel. Kiel.
I'm just going to stick with the Baltic Masters.
Yeah.
I'm
probably
not going to put
safest
myself through it.
Yeah. He's not as stupid as you, Tom. He's not even going to attempt it.
Anyone catch any of that?
Yeah, mate.
No, I didn't see any of it, mate.
I say, did I catch it? There was a slight issue with the stream that you kindly fixed for me, Tom. I couldn't access my PDC darts stream. So I messaged Tom and just said, any chance you can stream the darts later? I just want to watch the Super Chin match. And he's like, yeah, no worries, I'll stream it. It was the one game out of the whole night that didn't stream. So
You only
I'm
missed like
messaging
a
him going,
leg.
Tom, it's just a picture. It's just a picture. Nothing's happening. He's like, I'm trying to put the kids to bed, mate. I'm like, please, Tom, fix it. But yeah, he very kindly come and fixed it. A brilliant game. But yeah, Gezzy's on fire, isn't he?
He's throwing some unreal stuff at the minute. Him and Josh
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah. Rocky's doing good.
Yeah. But then that's all pretty much. That's all that's pretty much happened. There was two not Europeans, Players Championships. Young Bradley Brooks picked up his first senior PDC title as such. Is one for the future.
21-year-old, is it?
Yeah, cracking player. And
What's his name again?
Bradley Brooks.
So, Bradley, if you're watching, go on a podcast, mate. We'll see if we can make space for you to come on.
Think over the 6 games he played, only 2 were under 100 average. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going, son.
Yeah. 2 or 3.
That's Tamble Force levels, aren't it?
Didn't he go, is it Bradley Brooks that went through Q school with Willie Borland? Scottish player. Yeah. Yeah, he's really good.
He is. But it's like, we've said this before, the amount of young players coming up now, it's ridiculous how good this game's going to get. And there's a stuck thrower 54 averages.
Yeah.
Do you watch much in the way of professional darts, Tom? Chris, sorry. What the hell's eating you?
It was like a scene out of Police Academy, that. Didn't
It's either a cat or a child. What one was it?
Cat has just jumped up underneath the table and is hanging off my kneecap.
What's it done?
It could have been hanging off your nutsack, mate. I think that would have been slightly worse.
Done that the other day. But
is that why you keep leaving them hanging out?
Let's not go down this road.
Yeah.
No, let's not. Let's change subject.
It never ends well.
Chris, do you watch much professional darts or do you just play?
No, I don't watch. I watch World Championships. I watched a bit of the World Cup. Nah, I don't really watch.
I don't know, because I think you do watch a bit of pro darts, because I've seen you jump into a few of my games.
You meant professional, not prostitute darts.
Yeah, I just can't get enough of it at the moment. The level that they're playing at is just... It used to be that you'd watch a night of darts and you'd just pick out a couple of games that you want to watch and they'd be the good ones. Whereas now you can watch 6 hours back to back and every single fixture is going to be a great game.
So what is it? The match play that's coming up. Match play next week, this week?
I think it's this week. I've seen it. They were talking about...
Missed out Friday, Saturday, something.
They did the draw. I've seen it on Sky News.
But looking through them games for like the first round games, what a few days of darts we've got.
Mm. Yeah, and then obviously last week we missed a week, didn't we? We had the Polish Masters
We did.
the week before.
Mm.
That was another brilliant tournament. Bunting done really well. He had a lot of stick though from the crowd, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was a real difficult game for him. He had to dig deep. But yeah, I think some of the Polish players are just playing some incredible darts as well.
Yes. I think the standard's just rising everywhere at the minute. No matter where you're looking. There's no, like you say, you could pick like 1 or 2 standout games now. Even in the Friday session of the European tour, you get your lesser names go up against the half decent names, but even then, anything can happen. Any games can be done. It's brilliant.
Yeah, no one's a favourite anymore.
No, until you put the
Yeah.
litter on the sheet.
Well,
Depends if you
yeah,
get
but I
bothered.
think that's it. I think that you've hit the nail on the head. He turns up to some, doesn't he? And you can think, he's not bothered about this.
I think
You
that could
don't
be
really
some of the
need to.
downfall.
Yeah, well, their calendar is so packed, isn't it? Like they can't physically keep it. Like I don't think they can physically attend every single tournament, can they?
It'd be draining, wouldn't it? Especially when they're
Yeah, we
doing the
spoke about
Premier
that
League as well.
Yeah. Because we spoke about that before. It's not so much the playing the darts, it's the travelling that's involved in the darts. Isn't it? Getting to and from the places.
Well, yeah, because it's like, what was it, when the Premier League's on, so these top 8 that are in the Premier League, they'd have to play, say, London on the Thursday, then they're travelling to Germany to play for the Saturday. And then if there's floor events on a Monday or Tuesday, they're travelling back over to do them.
Cardiff,
Yeah,
back to Copenhagen.
yeah, it's just silly. But when they're earning that money, they can pick and choose, can't they? But only when you're in the top elite. The rest,
Yeah.
you've got to
Like
go for them all.
mid-range card guys, they kind of need their exhibitions as well. So they've got the tournaments and then they're traveling all over for exhibitions and back to the tournaments. It must be.
Yeah. Well, especially when
Yeah.
you look at it, how much money they. So what was it I seen? I think it was Paul Nicholson when he won 100,000. Like that was his first big paycheck, and out of that, he was lucky to walk away with like 22 or something. After he's paid all his fees, travel. The numbers there are probably wrong.
There's the guy on TikTok and YouTube. I can't remember his name. Professional, and he kind of goes through all the outgoings and fees he take so many % before you even get your money. So
Well, that's the thing is like the first thing to go, even when you win a tournament, is the players' union. They take the first chunk out of it straight away.
Yeah. And then the tax man comes along. The
Yeah.
good old
Rubbing
tax
his
man.
greasy hands.
What a problem to have, though, eh?
So I think, what was it? I said Luke Littler was so there was on about his tax, and because his first tournament proper one, because he'd gone over 12 grand when he won his first like big one at like 20, then they started taxing him.
I was going to say, I wonder how much money he won before he was old enough to be taxed. Sort of put it all in some high interest bank accounts before he's even 18.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
There's loopholes where they were taking it before that.
Tax man always wins. He's like a bookie, isn't he? Never see a poor bookmaker.
Yep.
Yeah. That's professional darts, and that's pretty much a roundup for that.
Yep.
Sorry, I had no like
So
breaking news.
yeah, mate, it's what I expect from you, mate, to be honest. So do you want to go over the what do you call it?
Questions?
Yeah. What was the thing again? What the hell is that noise, Tom? Is a cat running about with a bell or something?
Can anybody else
it
hear
was
that? Is
just
it
his
just me?
testicle. It wasn't the bell.
It's my underwear.
I thought Santa Claus was coming onto the podcast there for a minute.
Nipple tassels.
Yeah.
That's an image.
Yeah. So was it? What the hell did we call it again? The inclusive darts court or something?
Oh, yes, let's get into this. What we got?
Yeah, mate, I've got a jingle. I've got a jingle here first.
Oh, sorry.
I've got a new jingle, Tom. Here we go, boys. I hope it's the right one. That's you in the right, by the way, Tom.
Nice jingle time.
It's not a jingle, it's just a frigging noise. I gave Tom a fright the last time. He only peed his knickers the last time, so I thought I better.
Turn it down a bit. I appreciate it.
So
what's
I think
the debate?
I want to go back to the question that was Moira had asked, and then it just descended into the usual nonsense. But it was to do with males playing in the female sort of darts. What's your thoughts? Transitioned males, obviously.
So, my opinion on this is that when it's like, this is like the World Championships, for example, that's not the men's World Championships, that's open to everyone. Because like the first comment will be like, but women can play in the men's. They're open competitions, anyone can play in them. If you qualify, you're good enough. When it's
just to jump on the back of what you just said, it's the same with golf as well. See, in an open competition, women can play in that as well. They have played in the past.
It's open.
So if it's an open competition, it's open to anyone.
I kind of personally, I'm trying to do it so as where it's not like
so carefully.
But when it's
just say it.
The female only, then no, I don't think they should be competing in female only.
See, my thoughts on it are men are. I mean, it's not a sexist thing because it usually ends up happening. People make out it's a sexist thing. Men, hand-eye coordination, anything like that, men are better than women. It's a genetic fact. It's nothing to do. It is just the way we're born. It's the way you're built. So you're going. So men have an unfair advantage. So they should not, whether they transition to a female or whatever. It's nothing to do with any of that. It's the fact they've still got the same makeup that other men have got. So it's an unfair advantage, as has been proven in so many other sports that they do this with. That's why there's such a big uproar about it, because they end up winning everything. But if they get into the men's game of the same sport, they're nowhere. They just don't get anywhere in it. So for me, they shouldn't be playing in the women's game. It should be what you are born. If you're born as a male, then whether you transition to female or not is irrelevant.
Chris? I don't think you can get away with that one, mate.
But you're glad you come on now, Chris.
The likes darts, snooker, pool. It's not a physical game. Like women in rugby, women in men's rugby, women in men's football. No, never. Women against men, boxing, never. It's darts. You're not against each other physically. You're throwing an arrow at a board. If you're good enough, why not?
See, there is that. So, but then also, right, my counter thing to that as such is, so then what, say someone that's just on the cusp of like, not even on the cusp, but who's a decent average male player, who's not going to make it big in males because and whatnot, then decides, okay, well then I'll just play under the name Deborah, say I'm going to transition and go and sweep up the women's events.
Yeah.
So that's exactly my point, Tom, is the fact that you're going, I get that you're saying, Chris, it's not a physical thing, so you don't have the physical strength, but men hand-eye coordination, stuff like that, even stuff like that, fine motor stuff, men are still better than women. It's not, and like I said, it's not a sexist thing. So you can rant and rave all you want. It's not. It's a fact. It's genetically, you're just we're better than women.
Well, no one's ever seen me try to catch a ball. Then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that sort of thing. It's not just a strength thing. It's a just generally. It's a hunter-gatherer thing, isn't it? I think from back in the olden days.
But no, I totally agree. If the governing body says it's a men's tournament, a women's tournament, 100% you should be. But like you say, World Championship opens. It's free for all.
I mean, there's women out there good enough to beat the men. You know, you do get that. But like I say, all then it takes is one guy to go, I'm not going to make it here. Change, go and sweep up there. Then how long is it before another one does it? Then another one.
Well, it has happened in other sports, mate. That's just what the thing was, is a lot of them, they were saying, because it was happening more and more often.
Yeah.
So you're going, it has to get, they have to, so I know there's some sports they are looking into what the definition of male and female is. So,
but that,
I think it's one of those.
So on one of this, would you say then, make them their own category? Or... Well, it's been mentioned before in the past.
Yeah.
It's been, then so you've got the people arguing, well, they shouldn't be doing it. Then you've got the people saying that, well, they should. Then it's like, well, why not make them their own category then? But you're not going to get the numbers.
No.
I think you got two choices. You either just do it on what you was assigned gender at birth, and that is the league that you compete in, or you just make it completely mixed and open to everyone and take the view of, if you're good enough, then why not? Just mix it. What is the harm? I kind of steer more towards the point of, I think it's really unfair on the women that are incredibly talented and can compete at the toppest level.
Like
that they don't. Yeah, 100%. They don't get the opportunity to have that week in, week out massive sellout arenas, tournaments, when they deserve it, because they can simply play at that level. They're ring fenced just because of they're a female. So I personally think all darting events should just be open.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, this sounds like you get a lot of people that sort of moan about that, but I feel if it's a men's event, then women should be allowed to. For me personally, females should be allowed to enter into that one, because, like I said, it's generally men are better at sports than women are, so it's not as if they're getting an advantage to it. Whereas the other way around, it's not. The men would 9 times out of 10 they're going to win the thing.
The likes of Fallon Sherrick. So the World Championship, that was a few years ago now. She done really well. She got to whatever she got to. If she never had the pressure on her being female, competing at the Ali Pali, do you think she would have went farther? Do you think if all the spotlight was on her, the full spotlight was on her the whole tournament until she was out? So it's a lot of pressure on her, but she was there on merit. She beat Silovic, I think. She beat
Silovic. I can't remember her other one.
Evans, Teddy.
It wasn't it?
I think so. So
yeah.
It's good players. Silovic especially was on his day. She's there on merit. It wasn't a fluke. It's over set play as well. But there was a hell of a lot of pressure on her because she was I can't remember what they call her, Princess of the Palace or Queen of the Palace.
Queen of the Palace, yeah. Which then it goes into this one, because it's like she's not allowed to compete in the PDC if she competes in the WDF Women's World Championship, which is the only one for females.
Yeah.
So her priority was to do that, which is sweeping up. And no one can't say she's good enough. Look what she's doing at the UK Open. She even gave Humphries a game. She's a special talent.
We say
you
as
should
well,
be encouraging that though, Tom. That's the thing that annoys me. It's like you're saying, you're just sort of going, well, you're boxing her into this corner. That's let her bloody compete at the higher
almost
level.
These kind of like top level women's players, they're going to outgrow their competitors. They're going to get better than the rest of them. They're not going to get any better, if that makes sense. They're going to stick to that same
Yep.
standard because they're already better than them. You need to play better players to get better.
Yeah, she's
Took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was going to say. Give them the platform to keep playing people at a higher level, and they will continue to grow.
And then the thingy on that, surely, as the PDC, you've got the whole world watching this event now because of what Luke's done. You want the best of the best there. You don't want to say, like, so they've opened up 4 spots for women this year's, however you want to do it, World Championship. I can't remember if I've seen if she competes in the WDF again, if she'll be allowed to play. I'm not quite sure yet. I've not seen anything about it. But if she's not, because she decides to go and play in the Female World Championship under that, it's just absolute bollocks.
Yeah,
let her in.
100%.
Because I'll tell you what, I reckon she would beat a good 80% of men that enter that tournament.
Yeah.
Who was it? That's the question originally.
Moira.
Or did she give an opinion on it as well, or was it just a question?
No, I just descended into the usual vile crap about people transitioning. Like, that's not what the question's asking. It's like, what they do, what their personal choice is nothing to do with what this group is all about. All that question is all about.
Interesting to hear a female's perspective from it.
Yeah.
There you go, Maura. Answer.
There's your answer.
It's going to divide opinions, though.
Yeah,
always does, don't it?
Yeah.
Men and women sports have always it's always been the divisive opinions, but now it's gone to men transition into women, and it's just gone up a level, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what other questions have we got, Tom? Did you not have some last week? Can you remember any? I can't really remember any, mate, to be honest. See if I can find them. Hopefully there's not just a waffle of garbage like this usually it's put in. Yeah, as people just start putting stupid comments and then Matthew Clark's... Sorry?
So it's not necessarily a darting debate as such, but didn't Mikey have a question for the group?
Was that the original one? That was what's kicked it all off. Oh, that was the thing as well. Before we do that, Chris, I said before you come on, mate, we need 2 lies and a truth, and we need to work out what was what. Chris come up with 2 truths and a lie, and I says, no, Chris, it's the other way around, mate. And he's like, shit, I need to think again then. It's take me all day to come up with 2 that take me all day to come up with other ones. But, so here we go, mate. Well,
so
what we'll do is we'll do it.
You guys are...
We'll do it, and then we'll get the answer next week, Tom, or would you want the answer this week? And Gary, obviously. You need to put your mic on, Tom.
You can mouse read.
I'm too impatient to wait a week for the answer.
There we go.
Yep, there we go, mate.
What the We'll get the answer next week, or we'll give out the answer next week. Give people a week to have a good little...
Yeah. And just remember, put the answers in the fucking video.
I see any answers go in the Discord, I'm just deleting them straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
We're talking about the actual members. We're just deleting you, but you're going. Gary's lacing up his big size 25s or whatever size of shoe it is he's got.
Right. Just to confirm.
Take it.
2 lies, 1 truth.
One of them is true. So give us, what is A?
A is, I once beat Jamie Murray, Andy Murray's brother, in an arm wrestling match in a pub in Aberdeen.
And B?
I used to work as a doorman, having worked once for Calvin Harris.
C.
I joined the army straight after school, but had to leave due to serious injuries.
Is that because you lost the arm wrestling match?
I won the arm wrestling.
Whoa. I think the first one's a load of old shite, to be honest.
Do you know what the thing is? I've sat
I'm not
here
buying the first one.
and I'm like, if we do it, we speak so much on here. You kind of know stories about people, but when it's someone like Chris, I'm just like, right, I've never heard him mention the army. I've never heard him mention him be a doorman. I've never heard him mention that he's beat Jamie Murray in an arm wrestle.
I think all three are so believable.
Yeah.
It's funny because
One-
you know, I was coming up with them and I was thinking, I can never do that. But then it's like, if I was to hear that, you think it's so far out, it could be true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right, so give us the three of them again, Chris.
Okay,
And then
so I once
the
beat
three
Jamie
ones will
Murray
guess.
in an arm wrestling match in a pub in Aberdeen. I used to work as a doorman, having worked once for Calvin Harris. And I joined the army straight after school, but had to leave due to injuries.
Where are you going for, Gary? I know what my one's going to be.
Are you doing the answer just now, or do you want to?
We're going to do the answers, mate. Are you what? I thought we were going to guess, and then we'll leave it out for everybody else to.
We'll guess, and then we'll
We'll
get
guess you
the
can tell us
official
off,
answer next week.
You can tell us
Tell
off
us when
air,
we
and then
stop
we'll
recording.
reveal it. Yeah, we'll reveal it next week for everyone.
I am gonna go with B,
Calvin Harris.
but only because he took a sip of his drink, and I don't know if that's a tell or not. I might be overthinking it, but that's what I'm going with.
I think it's just that he's the Scottish equivalent of Martin Ball, mate, and he's an alcoholic. I think that's what it is.
Okay, I might be down the garden path then. I'm going to stick with my answer. I'm saying B.
Tom, what are you going for? Mate?
I initially went B because someone like Chris, I'm quite surprised he knows who Calvin Harris is. So my thing was he must have worked.
I don't know who Calvin Harris is.
Someone born in the 60s, you know.
So my initial word, as soon as he said my thought straight away B.
Are you going for B then, Tom?
I'm going for B.
Nope, we've lost you. B. I've got to be honest with you, I genuinely did think B as well. I thought, but we can't deceive us, can't go for B. No, it's B. I've got to be B. It's got to be B.
If it's
B.
not, you've
It's
absolutely
not B.
done us all.
You've done us up like you've done the three of us up like kippers, mate. If it's not that, so just to think with the I can't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. So what was it? A.
I once beat Jamie Murray in an arm wrestling match in a pub in Aberdeen.
B. Just take a drink again, Gary.
Take a drink after every one, then you'll never know. I used to work as a doorman, having worked once for Calvin Harris.
And C.
I joined the army straight after school, but had to leave due to serious injuries.
See, that could be it as well, though.
Oh,
I think A is definitely a ding dong, or that's that.
I don't see. I thought like C, but then it's like it's quite a active footballer, or used to be. So if it was that serious, you wouldn't be able to do that, surely.
I can see the belly on me, so that's how active. Walk around a football pitch.
Gareth's
Talk me
holding
out of
his.
it.
No,
Don't
I'm
talk
not.
me out of it.
I'm just trying to.
I'm sticking with B. Let's move on.
Yeah. Because the more I'm thinking about the Jamie Murray thing as well, because he's so competitive as well. So you're going, that is the kind of thing that they two half-wits would do. When I say two half-wits, I mean Chris and Jamie Murray. I don't mean Andy and Jamie.
B.
So anyway, yep. We're going B. We're all in for the B.
I'm gonna put a little wager on this as well. Is that if you have genuinely led me down the garden path and it's not B, I'm gonna send you a £5 to buy yourself a pint. I'm that certain. I'm that certain I'm right.
I tell you what, mate. since Gary said that, I'm not going to do that. Tom, what the hell is the noise coming from your house now, mate? Jesus Christ.
It's not me. I'm sat here and my little voice thingy is not making any sound.
Try to find some more questions. I know. I've been hearing that. That's from Tom as well, isn't it, Tom? Discord.
It's got to be the intro.
You can hear it. It's been binging it. It's been binging in a bit the last half hour.
My Discord's muted.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Must be you, Gary.
Did you two do?
Gary, because Gary's using his phone.
Did you two do
Did we
do one?
No, mate, we haven't. Haven't done it. No.
Well,
All the
I'll
work
make
on
one
me.
up.
No, I'm going to set one up. And we can do one for us. Seems like a plan. So yeah, I think that's that. Do you want to see Chris's 9-dart challenge?
Absolutely.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
So
And Chris's reaction has not gone well.
did you forget that it was yours that was coming up, Chris?
I totally forgot I did it. That was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So Gary,
Ah.
do you think he takes top spot?
Absolutely not.
Do you think he'd get worse than Mikey Ellis?
The look of fear when you reminded him that he had his 9-dart challenge. Did he do worse than Mikey Ellis? What did Mikey score?
What, 13 or something?
95 or something?
It was about 7, yes.
Yeah.
No, he beat Mikey. I reckon Chris is in the top section of the leaderboard, but hasn't taken top spot.
What about yourself, Tom?
As long as you beat Pickle, that's all I'm hoping for you, Chris.
I think the vote. I'm not on this. I think the vote was quite close. I think it was closer than I thought it was going to be. I think it was for no though, but wasn't that bad. Have you got it up there, mate? No? That doesn't sound right. That's.
I've got your leaderboard.
It's not that kind of podcast.
No, I meant we done a poll. I ran a poll. See, you get to the polls. You see a poll. Yeah, the poll. You see. I think it was quite close.
No, winning answer was 74%.
That was pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
So 14 people voted for no and 5 for yes. So you need to thank them 5 or pay them what you owe them.
Right. Here we go, boys. Here we go. You ready for this? Here we go. Right, guys. So we've got Chris Furryboot Stewart about to take on the 9-dart challenge. Take it away, sir.
I wish me the best of luck, folks. $43.
43. Not the worst start, mate.
$42.
Oh, God. Here's hoping you beat Hooters. Oh, no. Oh, we saved it.
121.
Nice, mate. So your total is 206.
It's not the bottom.
That might be second or third, I think.
Away.
I think you're second or third, mate.
Can't be right.
I think you might very well be. But you're certainly up in the top 5 anyway. So,
well, the way I've been thrown, I'll take that all day long.
So there we go, mate. At least you didn't embarrass yourself. I think everyone's paranoid they're going to make an absolute fool of themselves. But yeah.
I saved it right at the end, first.
Oh, you didn't have, mate. I thought you were going to do a Hooters there. Anyway, thanks for doing that, mate. Back to the boys in the studio.
You saved that.
Yeah,
now,
thank goodness the date starts 8 and 9, eh?
I was sitting, I was going like that. He actually got a decent score. I was going like that, but I couldn't remember what you got. Then when I seen the first two, and I went, "Oh, that's right." He looked as if he was going to do a Hooters, and then he just pulled it right out of his butt in the last two darts.
Yeah,
Like
teasing us with the one.
So I've just looked. That puts you third above Alex Shield. So what did you get?
206.
206.
206. Yeah, Alex is third with 205.
Shieldy's not going to like that.
He's going to enjoy that one. So you'll probably be called out for a game daily for the next 6 months, Chris, from Alex. That's kind of how he works.
Mr.
So
Ego.
unless we get someone else, it'll be you next week, Tom, because we've not done yours yet, have we? Because we recorded yours. We recorded yours about
like a month ago.
It must about a month ago.
Yeah,
but just because people keep on doing it, you're going. We'll just save Tom's until we run out of other ones to do, and we'll see where he ends up. But yeah, so that was.
So yeah, what's happening with the spin of the wheel beating the admin? What's happening with that?
Yeah, I will close that. Don't worry.
We chucked that. It was no one was really reaching out. The 9 dart challenge is a lot easier to
no, because
no, it wasn't.
No, because I had a prize that I was meant to take to Nottingham, but because I weren't carrying it on the train, I left it at home and completely forgot about it until I was moving something and seeing this massive scoreboard. So that's why I put the challenge thing in. Whoever wins gets their name in the wheel, and I'll post it to the winner.
Is this a different thing you're talking about?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the challenge, the admin thing.
No.
Well, yeah, it's kind of beat a member of admin or a league supervisor to get your name on the wheel. I mean, it's a huge chuck off. I don't know how it's even going to be posted, but
Tonight, Alex Shield's comment absolutely killed me. And you put a picture of the scoreboard in, and someone put, "What is it?" And he said, "It's a paper Omni." Literally, it killed me. Quality.
Yeah, he's a silly sausage.
He certainly is.
before we either wrap up or whatever's happening, Chris, just to wind people up a bit more, certain members of the group, did Tam allow you to have warm-up darts?
I don't think I did actually, did I?
No.
I think you just came on and then we just went, "You want a?" I said to you want a warm up?" And they said no.
We edit that
Imagine
bit
what you
out
could have
and
done with a
try to go
warm
say
up.
yes.
I think I was playing for a few hours before. It was terrible. So warm up wasn't going to do any good.
So yeah, I have to still get another shot anyway because I didn't get a warm up either.
Please don't start.
It's my ball. I can do what I want, Tom.
Do I get another go?
We've not even chosen your first goal yet. Are you going to have a go, Gary? I know obviously you're not. And darts.
I will when I can let go of the dart. I will happily have a go.
Nice,
but yeah, it ain't pretty.
Do you know what? I think you need to get one of the boys to do it for you. Then you need to get one of your boys to do the challenge.
Yeah, they'd be well up for that. I'll get them to do the 9 dart.
Oh, you can get them. You can get the two of them to do it. You can do a back to back. We can do a challenge, and then you can keep them apart so that they don't see what each other gets. Or you can even have it that you're not even watching it. Me and Tom will do it, and then you'll get the reveal. Yeah, we'll do it that way, mate. That'd be fun.
Yeah, nice. I'll get them involved.
Yeah, definitely. Mate. I think that'll do us, boys. I don't think we'll get anything else, have we? Because I know Tom's not got a quiz because he just doesn't even bother trying anymore.
No.
On that note, I have a quiz.
No, you've not.
Sorry.
Well, thank you very much for coming on, Chris, at short notice, mate. And
at
least your 9 dart challenge wasn't an embarrassment. That'd have been hilarious if you'd forgot about that and come on and then had to sit through the Mikey Ellers-esque nightmare.
Just
but yeah,
pass my hellos to Jamie.
It was only one night I've seen him. And we're not friends.
Yeah.
Pass my hellos to Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin,
Calvin,
Pass
Right.
my hellos to Colonel Sanders. Right.
that's more like it. That's more my cup
Anyway,
of tea.
I was going to say, I think that's about as close to the army as you've got, Chris, to be honest. But
Right, have a good
anyway,
week, gents.
have a great week, guys, and see you next week.
Take care, boys.
Ciao.
Well, howdy, partners. It's the Weekly Roundup.